Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the final semi-final match for Alice's 2023 Mega Man Normal Zipless tournament. My name is Sabonis74, and joining me in the booth today is the reigning champion from last year's tournament, Precy. How's it going, Precy?
Did you really have to say that? That was not the...
I totally had to say that. Contractually obligated.
That was not in my script, somehow. Like, nobody told me that you would say that. Well, whatever. Yeah, thanks for the introduction. Welcome, everybody. Thank you. I'm doing very well. Hope you're doing well as well, Sabonis, and I'm very excited.
I am. So today we've got Aurel and we've got Bob, both really great players. Both of them, I believe, were in the semifinals last year as well. And they are known really well to people in Alice's community and the Mega Man 2 community as a whole. But more than that, they're known to each other. They've had a friendly rivalry going back for at least the last year. So I think it's going to be exciting.
Yeah, and you know what? You just said it. Like, they were both in the semifinals last time, the 2022 tournament. And but they kind of avoided each other, right? Like, they dodged the bullet. And,
yes, but some would say that they were trying to do that this year by not scheduling their match for 3 weeks. But
oh yeah, that's true. But it's time. It's time. They're actually facing off in this year's semifinals, and I just can't wait to see it, see how it turns out.
So I've dropped the flag for these guys. We should see that being caught up on the restream here pretty soon, and then we're gonna have both of our players off on their first race of the day.
Yeah, awesome. So just a quick information: you got Aurel, which is at 6, I think. Yeah, 6th place right now with a 28:54, and Bob with quite like similar time, a little bit faster with a 28:50. So only 4 seconds apart. Very yeah.
They've both been doing their best to improve that time difference over the last year. I'm not exactly sure how low their PBs have come in the last year, but I've seen both of them get PBs.
Yeah.
And they've been developing some new strats as well, which has been helpful to the community. I know that I use a few strats that Aurel has developed over the last year.
Yeah, same, for sure. All right, so we're off. No birds.
No birds.
Seems like they're already like in sync, right?
Yep. We're going to start off with Aurel's audio. We'll see how that goes. It's almost like watching through 3D glasses here.
Let me see if I can like sync it 100%. Oh, somebody already did, I think.
Yeah, I think we're set there.
Sick.
So do you have any predictions for this match? Anything that we might see these guys do that maybe they don't normally do? Or I think we're going to see them play it safe.
I think since Bob already does a couple of strats that like top runners don't do, I think he's just going to stick to the gun, especially like things like wood, right? Where he uses metal blades. Like, that's not going to change. And the same thing for Aurel as well. Aurel I think he does better strats overall, and Bob's does like slower strats, but more consistent strats. So I'm really curious how they decide to play this first match. This is like the first match as well, so you'll see at least 2 races. It's a best of 3, and yeah, I think the first race is very important.
I think it is too. I think whoever wins this race is going to get a big boost of confidence, and whoever doesn't is either going to also get that boost of confidence, or they're going to get maybe a little bit too far into their head.
Yeah. So I just switched to Bob because, you know, he's a little bit ahead right now.
Yeah, he's earned it. He can have that audio.
I think he has earned it.
I think it'll be interesting with these two, especially because they're going to be so close in sync throughout the match, how we will really be able to see the differences in things like the delay in Heatman and the patterns for Airman. We're going to see how that affects really your time throughout the run.
So usually we start out with air first in RTA attempts, but you see they do air second because we want to use the flash weapon called Time Stopper at the start of the stage, so that you don't have to go for all of these corner jumps. So Bobs takes a D-boost, Aurel as well. Good, no corner jumps. And yeah, this stage is definitely the one that you really want to get through. Like, you can lose 1 second, 2 seconds, it doesn't really matter. The only thing that matters is to get through the stage. Coming up next is a very, very dangerous jump. Let's see how they...
This is the one I worry about.
Yeah, me too. Alright, Bob. Oh! Okay, so Aurel actually gains a little bit of time without pausing.
Bob definitely took that pause as a safety measure. I think he might have made it, but it doesn't hurt to lose a few seconds just to make sure you don't fall into a pit there. As my good friend Stalwart Turtle says, dying is the biggest time.
I think I can agree with that.
Yeah. Death usually means a reset, but unfortunately, there's no resetting in the race.
Yeah. There's Alright.
Ooh, that was a big pickup that Aurel just picked up there.
Yep. Yeah, both full health, actually. Both get pickups. So health in this case looks very nice, but you always lose time, right? When you pick up health drops, especially in this game where it just takes a lot of time to refill. Alright, pretty comparable.
I think Bob has just a tiny little bit of an edge over Aurel.
Yeah. Tiny little bit.
Looks like less than a second, maybe.
Alright, I'm gonna turn down the audio. I think it's a little bit too loud for our viewers, so I'm just gonna turn it down. You guys tell me if it's okay. I just turned it down a notch. Sorry about that, guys.
I don't know why you'd want to turn down these hot jams.
I know, right? That's true. That's true.
It's a party up in here.
You know, Air Theme is awesome, but nothing beats this next song, in my opinion.
You're a Quick fan, then?
Oh yeah, I am. This is like my favorite song of this game. What about you?
I think either Woodman or definitely Wily One. I'm a little bit of a basic B in that.
I think Wily One is very
in that respect.
I think whoever says it's overrated is a hater.
True.
What do you think in chat? What's your favorite song? Just shoot them out. These answers. It's overrated. Oh, look at this guy.
I see Ski out there. He's going to tell you that Wily 6 is his favorite.
Oh yeah, that's a good song. Who doesn't like Wily 6? Nice, chill song. All right, so hopefully we don't see any accidents. I've died here before in a tournament match because I'm stupid.
I have as well.
Yeah, see, we did mistakes here, and but
you can't get complacent.
Yep. Ooh, there was a. Okay.
At least they're clear of the lasers now.
Alright, playing it safe. No item strats in this last screen. There's a new strat where you switch to item 2, and then you kind of take a deboost and from the first guy, from the first number, and just go through the second one. All right, what do we get?
High pattern for Aurel, medium for Bob.
Oh, so close.
I was right with Bob. Aurel got the medium pattern too. So they both got what I consider to be the best pattern.
I actually, man, it's so Aurel definitely had a better fight, I think. But
yeah,
so I need to check this out. We need like a replay button or so. Just gonna check it out in the VOD maybe later. But yeah, I think Aurel's in the lead right now, so we're just gonna switch game audio to Aurel again.
There we go.
Yeah. All right. So
This stage is pretty, it's pretty pre-programmed for both of these racers. You won't see a lot of variation at all.
yeah.
Everything's pretty much down to the second, including the fight at the end. There's almost no RNG in this level whatsoever.
Yeah. This and Flash, in my opinion, are like two of the easiest stages. There's not really much that can go wrong. It's kind of like minor things, you know, but not really. Yeah, sorry about the game audio. I'm just gonna tone it down more on Bob's side. But yeah, just like basic movement, kind of like testing your ability in this game. That was, I think both got it. It's like kind of like a tight jump underneath the clown. But that's basically it. Right. It looks like no accidents as we
No,
thought.
I think they both came through. They're both right at about
Killed
the
it.
same time difference.
Yep. Very good fights.
I think we're almost exactly at the same time difference as when we started this level.
And that's exactly what you expect from both of these runners. Like, I think seed number 2 and 3 in the tournament. So, yeah, some good racing incoming, guys. Just stay around, stick around.
I'm gonna make a brave prediction here that the match is going to end with only 10 seconds of difference between the two, with less than 10 seconds of difference between the two. That's my prediction.
I don't think that's too bold. You know what? I'm gonna tell you, this is gonna go down the wire, and it's gonna be at least like the maximum difference at the end will be 5 seconds.
All right, I like it.
All right.
I have complete faith in these runners.
I do as well. All right, so let's see if they do the spike jump. You know, the one where you have like 2 frames, and if you jump too high, you can just die.
Yeah, the sweaty jump is
The sweaty jump, yeah.
how we usually refer to it. Slay is predicting a tie.
Oh, Aurel doesn't go for it. Bob also doesn't go for it. Maybe they went for it, they just missed it, but good for them.
I'm gonna guess they didn't. That's a
Yeah.
tough time loss if you get killed there.
Especially in the first race. Again, like we're talking about the importance of the first race. Just, you know, it's a nice thing to be in the lead, 1-0 in a best of 3 match, I think. Feels so good.
It's definitely a sigh of relief.
Yeah.
Wow, it looks
Okay.
like once again they're almost exactly in the same spot. I know that Aurel got hit by the frog once, but with some other little
Ooh, the 1 bubble for Aurel. And the
that's
3
gonna
from
make a huge difference.
Damn. Yeah, that's a huge difference. Aurel basically just saved another second on Bob. Both had comparable execution, no problems. So, yeah.
So it's
I think I
about
saw
a
it.
full second difference now, I think. Maybe a second and a half.
Yeah, I think about 1.5 to 2 seconds right now. So yeah, anything can still happen and will happen. We're kind of like in the RNG phase, where you got 1, 2, or 3 bubble in the bubble man fight, and then you got Heatman off. Of course, most people probably know this already. He can wait 30 frames, 60 frames, or 90 frames. And obviously, 30 frames is what we want to see. Alright, some strats deviations here. Bob opting to not taking the hit. It's not a huge difference.
Both of these runners' item placement is really remarkable to me. They're so consistent with where they place their items, especially with item 1 and item 2. It can be really tough to get it exactly where you want it, but both of these racers having no trouble at all here.
Yeah, looking really, really good. Both don't have to jump at all. I think Aurel is even... No, Bob is even 1 tick ahead, I think. Looks really nice here.
Yeah, they're both just going to cruise right to the end. No sweatiness at all. So it's going to be up to Heatman.
Yep.
What kind of delay is he going to give them?
Yeah, let's see. Aura hits the door at 12:30. Bob at 32. So it's like 2 seconds.
So it's possible they could... Heatman could even it out for him.
Yep, could be tied if Aura gets the worst and Bob gets the best. That's a very good pattern already.
Wow. Aurel got a really nice pattern there,
yeah.
and Bob did not. Heatman is an Aurel fan.
Yep, double as well, apparently.
Yeah.
Yep. Pretty solid for Aurel, I think. Let me see. 12:56. Let's see what pace that is. Normally, these two runners, they try to get a sub 18 split for the first 8. And let's see, I want to check out my splits and see. What did I say? 12:50? I already forgot.
Oh, I forgot too.
12. I think it was 12:50 something. I think that's definitely sub 18 for Aurel.
Imagine getting a sub 18 8 robots.
You don't have to imagine if you're Aurel, I think.
That's true. I've seen him do it quite a few times.
Alright, so Woodman is kind of the breather, in my opinion. We're gonna see some different strats here. As I said before, Bob is using item 2, and then he's gonna opt to switch to metal blades later.
Do you know if that's a faster strat than using item 2 near the gorillas later in the level?
What do you mean? Like it's a faster strat, or?
Using the item 2 at the beginning of the level versus using it later like Aurel is going to do? Basically, the difference between their two strats, do you know which one would be faster?
Oh, yeah. It's the one that Aurel does. Definitely.
Got it.
It's the harder one, for sure. Because what we're about to see is a very tough strat, especially when you're new to the game. And you can see it right here.
Ooh, bat, please.
So yeah, this particular section right there is not easy. It took me a long time to get used to this. And as you can see, like Bob is just using metal blades to kill these monkeys. And that's a big difference.
Yeah, and because he still has the metal blade, he doesn't have to make the bunny jumps where you have to fully jump over the rabbits, which is kind of a tight jump. He just mashes that metal blade and kills them.
Yeah.
Speaking of new strats, this is another new strat you'll see Aurel doing.
Shouts to Till.
Yeah, that would say another stalwart turtle original.
Yep. And as you can see, Aurel like saving a little bit of time.
J-Dub is mourning the loss of the ground chicken, as we all have, but we've all sort of come to terms with it, J-Dub.
We still have the emote. Not forgotten.
Aurel's teleport was 1538. Bob's is 1545, so
about
extending the lead.
Yep. And as you can see, like, working out for Aurel so far with the harder strat there in wood, saving a couple of seconds there. So yeah, this is very good for Aurel, and in fact, this is a 28 pace.
So Crashman is another one of those levels, especially for beginning and intermediate players, is really... This level is really reset heavy because there's a lot that can go wrong, and the things that go wrong usually cost you a lot of time.
Yep. Especially, the items are very tightly routed. So if you mess up 1 or 2 items, you have to kind of like improvise. Now these players are very experienced, so usually they know what to do to not lose too much time. And
their item placement is impeccable.
Yeah, it is. Okay, look at these tiny hops on the end one. Yeah,
look
beautiful.
At Aurel just setting up those 3, jumping right up. Takes me almost 3 times as long to get through that screen.
It's tough to try to catch everything, but I'm trying to see mistakes. I
haven't seen
anything. looking good.
Oh, Bob.
there's
Bob
there's
did
one.
miss the second item 3 there. He's going to opt to use it again to get the boost.
Messing up these item 3s, you know, can lose you easily 3 to 4 seconds, which is a lot in Zipless. Yeah, 17:28 to the door. Looking good. So Aurel saved another second on the stage.
Nice fast crash kill by Aurel.
1740 kill. That's comfy 828 pace.
That's insane to me.
Those
times are so great.
Yeah, even like Bob, even with all these mistakes, still a sub 18 teleport. Like this is what we were expecting, I think, from these two players.
I think Bob is probably kicking himself for missing that item 3, but even with that item 3, he didn't lose that much time. And like you said, a sub 18 crash is always good, especially in a race.
Yeah, and anything still can happen. We still have the dangerous Wally stages. I've personally, I'm still losing a lot of runs in these hard stages. So yeah, still.
And I think we've seen a lot of tournament matches in this tournament where Wily 4 was really the deciding factor, where somebody that was ahead ended up losing because of something that happened in Wily 4. So never count Wily out.
Definitely. All right, so you're gonna see a lot of item placements. So we started out with item 2.
Aurel missed the item 3.
That's already like really bad. That's like 5 seconds because you lose kind of like 3 seconds here, right? But you also lose a lot of ticks. And when you finish a Wily stage and you go to the next Wily stage, you don't get free refills anymore. So you have to really think about your item movements, your item placements, and every single tick is very important in this category.
Yeah, and I think what you said is really important to think about too, especially for new runners, is when you make a mistake like that, it not only costs you right here, but it's going to cost them down the road because they won't have the item usage or they have to stop and refill. It's almost like you get punished twice for making a mistake.
Exactly, you're right. And you know what? It's even punished 3 times because Bob just saved 4 seconds on roll. And it's like 4.5 seconds, like... He
has more item 3 at this point.
Exactly. So that's not even like probably closer to 2 seconds lead right now for all. All right.
That was such a fast dragon kill.
I mean,
and he went for the tougher, less safe strat, whereas you can see Bob went up, which is more of the safer strat. If you get hit by the dragon's fire while you're up there, you'll just fall down to the middle block, as opposed to getting hit anywhere else where you just get knocked off.
Exactly. So about 4 seconds lead for Aurel. Still, that's quite a lot of lead. But let's not forget about the thing with the item 3. Aurel's a little bit behind on that tick, and also, you know, Wily 2, Wily 4.
Yeah.
Anything can happen, and we still have Wily 5 with all the RNG and the refights. So, yep.
That's a good point. Wily 5 refights can easily swing 5 or 6 seconds due to nothing of your fault. It's all just RNG.
Yep, exactly. Okay. Alright, so we're about to switch to item 1. Let's see.
I think Satoko's right. He mentioned that Aurel missing that item 3 is definitely not good, and he says that it almost makes this match even.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, as we said before, like that's a huge handicap, and Aurel is probably thinking about the options and kind of like have to improvise in his head. He's probably
I did notice that
he
didn't use one of the item 3s that he normally would have after he made the mistake in Wily 1. Right. So I think he was already thinking ahead, but I still don't think it's enough.
No, it's not enough, because he tried to despawn that item 3, so he had to walk all like to the left, right? Mm-hmm. And that took him a long time, and he lost quite a lot of ticks. We'll see how it goes. Very, very excited. This is very close, guys. It looks a little bit like Aurel has a 4 seconds, 5 seconds lead, but it's really
Yeah, it's much closer than the clock is showing right now.
yeah. All right, solid stages for both of them. Still 4 to 5 seconds lead for Aurel. Ooh, okay. So now it gets dicey. You can listen to the music and you can tell this run is coming to
Starting to
hot.
get anxiety inducing.
Yeah.
If we had heart rate monitors on our racers, I'm sure they'd be going off the scale. Wily 3 is a pretty straightforward stage, but there are a few really dicey places and a lot of really close frame not frame perfect, but frame tight things that you have to do.
Yeah, and speaking of strats, Aurel is actually doing something that saves half a second. Let's see if he gets it. You need to shoot this guy twice before at least.
Ooh,
so he didn't
it was
get it,
so
so he has to
close.
wait at the start, at the top, and it's still fine. This strat is not that bad, because Aurel is not going to lose too much time still to Bob actually with that strat, as long as he gets the backup, which he got.
It was a nice try.
Yeah, very nice try. Alright, 2 jump.
The hard part about that strat is you have to jump and fire off 2 pellets in really fast succession.
Yeah, and jump as soon as possible as well. 52.
Some people, in order to actually get those 2 shots out, they actually mash their teeth against the controller, I've heard.
I've heard so too. I forgot about who that was.
It's a German guy, I think.
Let's not talk about him. He sucks anyways. Oh!
Ooh, that is a
That's
big
huge.
miss.
He just lost so many time threes. So he has to think like on the fly right now. What do I have to do? What can I do? Definitely not this one. Yep, that's a good decision.
A big time cost.
Although Bob didn't go for it either, so he also took it safe. I think Bob knows. He's playing very safe though. Aurel is actually through, and Bob misses. Oh no, that's another time loss.
Aurel got caught on the ladders there for a second.
This is
Does he only have
close
one
now.
tick? He only has one tick.
I think so, but it's doable. I know Aurel can do it.
It's just hard,
It's a backup.
especially when you're under pressure.
Yeah, let's just fingers crossed. He got it. All right, it's very close. It's like a second or so.
Oh,
okay.
he did it.
Very nice, very nice. It's good movement as well. So you have to pause in time here and kind of be at the bottom of the ladder to be able to do it. Messed it up kind of like a little bit. Bob got it a little bit cleaner, so he saved a little bit of time there as well. All right.
Ooh, these jumps
Safer
are
strat
less
again. Ooh, Aurel definitely went for it.
As predicted, these racers are just making this so tight.
Oh no! Look at his health. This is dicey.
It
This
is.
is
He's
very
probably going to want to take an E-tank here, I would guess.
I think so, which means Bob takes the lead, maybe? Okay, let's see.
Aurel's braving it so far.
Oh god! Oh no, he's good. He's good. He's good. He has like 2 HP left. He gets this. Meanwhile, Bob is
Oh,
so he definitely has the E-tank here.
yeah, he has
And you can
the
not die
E-tank.
here.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
What?
He doesn't
What a
E-tank.
gamer!
Okay,
Oh.
okay. It's all good.
Aurel,
can't believe this
I
race
need
right
to
now.
clean off my stool.
Are you okay, Sabonis? Are you good? I'm getting heart attacks right now. All right,
No, I was just...
Jeez.
Oh,
it's half a
Well.
second.
buddy.
It's
He took a lot of chances there. I think most racers would have
For
used an
seconds.
E-tank. But no, nerves of steel, that guy.
And you know what? Good for him. Because if he used that E-tank, this race might be over. Because Bob's also he could not over, but would have cost him a lot of time. Definitely lost the lead. Speaking of the lead, Bob with a better fight actually takes the lead here.
He does. They both had a lot of trouble with Quickman, and Bob had just a little bit less trouble.
Alright, guys, please tell me the music is, the game audio is good, because I just switched to Bob. He's in the lead right now. He's not in the lead anymore. I'm gonna switch back. Alright. What do we get? I'm at the panel. You have to... I didn't see it. Oh, okay. So he switched to Buster, but it's very comparable still. Meanwhile, Bob is actually on Bubble already, so he doesn't have to menu.
It looks like Bob got the God
Oh my
pattern.
god. Oh, but he got a 90 at the end, I think. So Aurel actually takes the lead again.
This is so close.
I can't watch this, guys. 3 bubbles, 3 bubbles for both. Oh my god. Okay, Bob's in the lead. I think I'm winning this bet.
He got the better Metal Man jump.
So bonus, I think I'm winning this bet. This is super close. I think this is less than 5 seconds for sure. All right. Oh my god. Please type .done. All right. Oh, gets the hit, but I think it's fine. Yep. All right.
Bob looks like he's ahead by about a second here.
Yep. Had the better fight because he didn't get hit. Okay. Well, this is Bob's chance.
We knew it. We knew it was going to be close, and
This is Bob's
I didn't even
chance.
think it would be this close, but this is crazy.
I told you, man.
They're both going to try to get the half cycle or less on the
Oh, in the miss menu.
So Aurel has to hope that Bob
messes up the quick
half
call.
cycle.
Yes. And you can, like 1, 2, 3. You can 3 jump. Like you can jump, right at the start, and then you take hit, and then with the 3rd jump you can actually kill him if you're really good.
All right, here we go.
All right. Sweating.
This is so crazy.
All right, we're looking at 2 1X's, guys. But who's gonna take the lead, and who's gonna take actually the race? Yep. And
Bob did it.
Bob got it.
Bob
got it. Like a second,
just about
I
a
guess.
second.
I can't
That's
believe this.
So crazy. GG, Bob.
GG.
That is insane. I can't even imagine
What a race.
how fast their hearts must be beating right now.
This has to be the best race. This is the best race in this tournament that you guys just witnessed. And you know what? You better stick around because we are not done yet.
The official race time for this match is 29 minutes and 17 seconds, 29 minutes and 18 seconds for Aurel. That is so crazy, these two. All right, I'm going to get the other race time room set up.
Yep.
I imagine these guys are going to need a break.
I have to drink something. I can't take this. Whew! What a race, guys. I mean, I don't know what to say, guys. Just crazy. Crazy.
This is exactly the kind of race I was hoping to see.
Yep. Same. Whew. I mean, Bob must be feeling very good right now. But I don't know, man. Whenever I'm 1-0, I feel good, but it gets to your head. Like you can feel the type of confidence that might actually cost you the second race. You might like ease down, kind of lose the pressure a little bit, you know? And I actually, for me personally, I play better when I'm on pressure. I'm not sure about these two guys, but Aurel's gonna be behind, and he has to win the second race to force a third race, guys. Please stick around. This is amazing.
What does the chat think? Were we looking forward to a third race here?
Yeah.
Some bonus Mega Man?
Are we Team Aurel just for this next race, guys? You guys want to see more action? You guys want to see a third spicy race?
I say we all need to be Team Aurel here.
Yeah. I mean, we don't want to pick any sides here, just to be sure, just to be clear. All right. I mean, we just want to see it. Yeah, say. Just want to see more races. All right.
And have we already given Bob his score there? I'm going to add a Mega Man head for him. There we go. So it's 1-0 Bob.
Yep.
And it turned out you were right. That race was within 5 seconds. So you win
I
that
told
bet,
you.
Lucy.
I told you.
I'm going to send you some canned salmon from Seattle.
No. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna be. I have to go to bed. I have to do stuff. You know. I have to move to somewhere else. Oh wait, you don't know my address, so it's good.
I'll just send it to Precy, care of Germany.
Oh no, they gonna know me. I'm famous, don't you know?
I
They
believe
know
so.
me. Oh, Prissy. Oh, that T-Smash guy.
Yeah.
All right.
It was
Yeah, I know.
after last year's tournament. You just I believe they gave you like the German Medal of Honor, right? For service to the country.
Did they? You know me better than
They
I know
should have.
myself. All right, guys. So very important for Aurel. He has to keep up his play and not get too frustrated and angry about the last one. But I know Aurel, it's gonna be hard, but I believe in
He
him.
has already indicated in race time that he is angry.
Oh, it makes sense. But for Bob as well, being 1-0 doesn't mean that it's gonna get any easier. You still have to perform, especially against Aurel. Especially Aurel with a chip on his shoulder right now. He might not care, but I know he cares. I know he cares. He doesn't want to lose the second run. Not against Bob. We know this rivalry, so yeah, it's super interesting, both in difficult different situations in their mindsets. Like, just differs a lot right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see how they perform.
I'm hoping this will light a fire under Aurel, and then he's just going to just go flawlessly throughout this match.
Yep, I hope
Or he
so
could
too.
go the other way. Maybe he's just totally distracted. I think we'll find out.
We'll find out. But the thing is also, it could bomb on both sides. We could end up having a close race, but both finishing with a 30 or something. That can definitely happen. But let's not hope for it. All right, are they ready?
Aurel is ready. Bob will be ready soon, I hope.
So just to also another thing that I want to point out, I think overall, Aurel played better in the first 8. He was ahead by like 10 seconds. He did more spicier things, like a couple.
Yeah.
Not
And the
a
only
lot.
real RNG difference they had was Bubble Man, if I remember right.
And yeah. Also RNG definitely a factor as well. Like with the 1 bubble on Aurel's side versus a 3 bubble for Bob. And then I think Aurel had a 60-30 against a 30-90 or something. So definitely. But yeah, I think it's very important to keep it together, still perform like that for Aurel, and then kind of keep it together in the Wily stages this time. And for Bob, well, Bob is in a very good position. And it's very important not to let this, ease up the strats. Because I know this for a fact. When you're in the lead and you're 1-0, let's say Bob is like 10 seconds in the lead, it's very easy to make mistakes because you're in your head, you're like, okay, I'm really far ahead and I'm like, I have a 1-0, so I can play it safe. No.
Yeah.
If you play it safe, bad things can happen easily because you're not doing the muscle memory thing. You're not letting the muscle memory do the thing. So it's going to be very interesting.
I just dropped the flag on these guys, so they should be getting started really soon. We'll be able to see on Aurel's timer there.
It's good, so I can stop talking nonsense.
You can stop vamping.
Yeah. All right. I just want to say this is very hype, and hope everybody's having a good time and excited for the next match.
I hope they're as excited as we are. I think it's worth saying that whoever does win this match, whoever walks away from this with the win, is going into the finals
Yep.
next. So is it going to be Aurel or is it going to be Bob? I think Bob was in the finals last year. Is that correct?
That is true, yeah. Yeah, let's see who's gonna face a bonus in the finals this year. Either Bob
wait,
or
what?
Aurel.
What?
What? Oh, and whoever loses is not done yet. They
No,
might be wishing they'd be done, but no. There's actually a bronze match as well. So Curator is waiting. Curator is waiting.
Yeah,
as well.
Ara is looking for fresh meat.
Yeah. All right. So
Once
we
again,
got the
synced
sync.
up.
Yeah, let's just enjoy the sync, man. This is so good. Sync, man. Yeah, there you go. Capcom, are you listening?
That would be a terrible Mega Man boss. Sync
Are you
Man.
serious? Sync, man. Yeah.
What about like Water Heater Man?
Water heater, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, what about it?
Ooh, nice.
Okay. I need Aurel to slow down a little bit because he's a couple frames ahead. This is not how you sync. Okay.
I don't think
So-
he's listening to us right now. He,
Yeah.
even if he could hear us, I don't think he'd be paying attention to us. He's probably fuming.
Fuming. Oh yeah, he's like, I wanna.
I like
Let's
your
see this
Aurel
fight.
impression.
Oh, thanks. Oh, beautiful fight. So another thing, I think Aurel is just overall has better movement, and I think Bob is just overall the more consistent player, and I think that's the reason that we got Bob in the finals and not Aurel last year. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. And
I
as
think
you
you're
can
right, and I
see in
think-
that first stage again, right? Like Aurel, even though it's a couple of frames, Aurel had better movement. That's see.
He did, and
my
he'll always take those extra chances that maybe Bob doesn't.
Yeah,
I
and it
think,
can backfire.
like in Wily 1, he did his darndest to throw that item 3 as high as he possibly could on that
Yeah.
wall while still being able to land on it, but he missed it by maybe just a frame, and that frame cost him like 7 seconds in the end.
Yeah. I really wonder how he approaches the item 3 in Y1 again. Alright, so no big issues here, or like
No
strat
changes in
deviations.
strategies.
Yeah, it's like the same thing. Time stopper, not doing these corner jumps, and
Oh,
I
look
don't
at that.
think I don't think
sync
anybody wants to do despawn here. Yeah, good. So you could despawn these with kind of like a frame perfect wiggle. Say it's like half a second, so you don't have to kill these guys. Okay, Aurel goes for it. Bob again, going for the consistent strat, but
He was playing it safe, and it worked for him last match. Let's see if Aurel can risk his way to a win in this time.
yeah, and Bob really doesn't have to do like risky strats as well. He can just like do whatever he knows, you know? Doesn't have to change anything. Another thing is also the more stages you chain, like more good stages you chain, the more confidence you get. And it's definitely a factor for your mindset as well, kind of like a confidence booster. So I like the way how Bob plays things because he's very consistent. And yeah, improves on the confidence. All right, so what we got? Airman has 5 different patterns. That's the legacy patterns. That is a good pattern for Bob. All right, so
Ooh. Aurel taking a slight lead here.
yeah, comparable fight. Yeah, good start for Aurel for sure.
I have an honest question for you.
Yes.
Because you might know, and I don't. I know that it is called the legacy pattern, but I don't know why it's called the legacy pattern. Do you?
You have challenges on the legacy collection. So I'm not sure anymore, but I think you got Airman fight in the and the stage challenges as well. So stage challenges in Legacy Collection is kind of like you go from you do one screen in Airman, for example, and then you hit the teleporter, and then you go to one screen Heatman, and then you hit the teleporter, and it's kind of like a challenge, right? It's like serious. So I'm not sure if it's in there, but when you fight Airmen in these challenges, it's always Legacy. When you want to practice Airman fight, it's always Legacy. You cannot get anything else. Unless you start up the game. So that's why we call it the Legacy Collection pattern.
Got it. I thought maybe it was, I don't know, maybe an older version of the game or something, but that makes a lot more sense that it's the Legacy Collection.
Yeah, you always run into this dumb pattern. And it's a very annoying pattern. You can actually get 6 hits in. It's very tough.
It's like Aurel's a little bit ahead at the time, or at this time.
Ooh, misses the ledge jump there. Costs you a couple of frames. You want to always jump, as you can see right here, right? In this section. You always want to jump, especially bonking the ceiling, to create max velocity as soon as possible. You want to fall as soon as possible.
Yeah, as soon as Mega Man hits his head on something, his fall speed is set to maximum. When you normally jump, it takes him a while to build up the speed as he's coming down, but that bonk just gives it to him immediately.
Immediately, yeah. Alright, what do you think? What do you think's the bonus?
Aurel high, Bob medium. Ooh, Aurel medium, Bob low.
Oh,
boy.
Low, ooh. Oh, that's an interesting way how Bob did it. That was a nice fight.
For a low pattern, that was actually really good.
Yes, really good. Let's see. 650, mid 650, late 651, 1.5.
Yeah, I think it's about 1.5 seconds. I think Bob made up a little bit of time in that fight.
Yeah. So, yeah, low pattern on quick. He can jump low, mid, or high. Low can be very annoying, especially when he does a high afterwards, and then he's just like in the corner, and it's just tough. You have to be on the same platform to hit him.
There's not a lot of room down there.
Yeah, and you always get hit once or twice at least. But Bob did it really well. Alright, so we got these conveyors. In this section, you always want to bonk as soon as, or as much as possible, as the bonus said before. Bonking here is actually very good, because it actually, it advances you, like it pushes you forward for 2 frames here. It's kind of weird. Yeah, kind of thing a lot of people don't know.
I don't think I knew that.
Yeah, only here on the conveyor.
Wow.
And it's just 2
I thought
frames.
I thought it was just to avoid the conveyor belt pushing you backwards, but you're saying it actually pushes you ahead by another 2 frames.
Yes, but you have to bonk. That's why we bonk.
Got it.
Well, another thing why we bonk is because, you know, less conveyor. But... Alright, good fights. So, quick boomerang. Quick boomerang, you can just hold B. And when you hold B in this fight, Metal Man will not throw metal blades at all. Because whenever you press B, he's gonna shoot something. He gets triggered. But since we're just holding B the entire time, he's not gonna throw any metal blades until like 6 seconds later. Not 6 seconds, but...
He's programmed to react to when you press the button. So if you already have the button held down, he won't do anything for the whole fight until you cross the midway point of the screen. At that point, he's also programmed to start jumping.
Yeah. Alright, so what we got here?
Looks like
9:21.
A little bit ahead.
2 seconds. So Aurel, yeah, saved like half a second metal, seems like. Alright, so I don't think Aurel is gonna go for it, because
Neither one of them went for it last time. I'm going to take a look at their inputs and see if they press the button or not.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, neither one of them did.
Yeah, so it makes sense that Bob doesn't go for it. I think Aurel would have gone for it if this is the second... If he won the first one.
Yeah, I think you're right.
This is just too spicy, you know? And, yeah, Bob is more like the consistent player. You want to risk it, for sure. Alright, I mean, very, very solid stage. If you don't go for this sweaty jump, Bob is not that bad, really.
No, I think there's only like 2 jumps that are really even close to sweaty. That one sweaty jump, and then there's one before it. But if you're not going to do those...
One bubble again. One bubble! Okay, justice for Bob. That's good. That's good. Definitely not what Aurel wanted to see for Bob, but still in the lead. Still in the lead. Probably like 2 seconds still ahead.
Yeah, it looks about 2 seconds still.
Yeah. All right. So we got Heatman again.
Yep, I think we're
talking about
solidly in the RNG section. Of this game.
Yep. So when you're out of heat, the next RNG stage is basically Wily 5. So you have everything in between is just on you, is what I usually tell myself.
That's not to say that any of it is easy, because
no, it's not. And Crashman, you can say it's still RNG. He can jump high or low, but it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
The rest is really that's not much, aside from drops and subpixel shenanigans, maybe.
I love watching these two place their item too, because it's so it's always in the exact right spot.
Oh, actually, all lost one take. I think he's still maybe he has jump.
He's still okay.
Still okay. Okay, it looked like he lost it.
No, they both have the same amount.
Okay. Okay, as you were saying, yes, they're just like perfect on these items.
And they have been. There's only been one notable item bad placement, and that was item 1 and Wily 1 by Aurel, or item 3 and Wily 1 by Aurel in the first match. But everything else has just been outstanding.
Oh, and Bob missed 9 and 3 in Clash Crime.
Oh, that's true. Yes.
Crime.
Yes.
Ooh, that's a 90 for Aurel, 60 for Bob. I think 60 and 30 for Bob. This is tied again, guys.
It's right next to each other once again.
Yeah.
This is going to be another slobber knocker.
Yep. Unbelievable. Bob missed an I3 and Wily 4 as well. Thanks to Toko. This is very important. We gotta. There's not much to fault these runners, so when we have something, we gotta point it out.
And they're so
otherwise,
fast
there's nothing.
that it's easy to miss if you're looking at one side of the screen or the other.
Yeah, exactly. So if you just tuned in, welcome everybody. This is the 2023 NEP's Normal Zipless tournament by Alice. Thanks, shouts to Alice for making this happen again. He just went to the password screen.
Ooh, password percentage. That is
rough.
He is going to be kicking himself. I can just picture him screaming at his TV right now. Yes.
He probably just did. And he still maybe like keep screaming. But yeah, welcome everybody. Bob won the first race. This is a best of 3 between these two amazing runners, seed number 2 and number 3. So, yeah, anything goes. Aurel is 1 behind. He has to win this next one to force a 3rd match. We're currently in the 7th stage. And closing out wood here. Hopefully strongly for both. So again, this is the time where Aurel will save time if he gets his strats.
Ooh, I missed menu.
Because Bob's gonna switch to metal blades. So cost a couple of seconds, not much. Still very solid and very good strat, especially for races.
It speaks to how good of a player Aurel is that he mistakenly went to the password screen and he's still this close to Bob.
Yes, yes.
For me, I'd be half a stage behind if I password screened. I don't even remember what buttons to press to get out of it.
Oh, that speaks for you because that means you never do that mistake. See how I turned it around just for you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I know.
That makes me feel good inside. Thanks, man.
Yeah, no worries. I got your back. Yeah.
Precy doesn't stand for any of this self-doubt.
No. Salmon sucks though, but yeah.
Alright. Those are fighting words, man.
I know. I gotta balance it out, you know? I gotta even it out.
That's true.
Because
you know what? More salmon for me.
Yeah, see, you just turn it again. You turn it around.
It's like Aurel is about 3 seconds behind, I think, if I'm correct.
Yep. So Toko pointing out battle kill from Aurel. That's good as well. I just want to point out air shooter is a little bit faster. Just saying. Alright, so we got Crash. This is, for me, the hardest stage. You use a lot of MM2, you use a lot of MM3, and a lot of MM1. All of these screens, every single screen can cost you 2 to 3 seconds if you want to. Even if you don't want to. So
yeah, I never want to. But it still happens.
I don't know. Sometimes I watch my runs. I'm like, I really want to lose time here. But yeah. So let's pay attention here. So Bob making it through nicely.
They both have just impeccable item 1 placement.
Yeah, looking good so far. Looking good. I think Aurel's saving a little bit of time here. High 49.
Bob will get revenge on that item 3 placement.
Aurel's already saving time a little bit. Okay. In about 2 seconds.
And Bob gets... Ooh, Bob's taking the safer strat.
Okay.
I can't blame him.
I cannot blame him as well. So if you do it like Bob, you actually don't lose that much time. You lose time, but not too much. Aurel with a perfect magic pixel time. And there you go. Aurel just saved a lot of time here.
He's right on Bob's heels now.
Mid 35. Yeah, it's like 2 seconds about.
Budsy's correct in saying that nothing bad ever happens in Crash, man.
Nope. Yep.
Not for these runners, anyway.
So, double sub 18. What do you think about that?
I am impressed. It's not just double sub 18, it's quadruple sub 18 because they both did it in the last match too.
That is true. All right, so I mean, I saw a 1753 and a 1755.
I think that's what I saw as well.
So let me see. Yeah, 28 pace. For sure. 5x.
Ooh, are we going to see some 28s?
Yep, 28 5x pace for both. If they play well, get decent luck. Definitely.
Do we know if we've had any 28s in this tournament yet this year?
I think the German guy had it.
Who was it?
I don't know. I think it was you.
Oh, it's me.
I'm
not German. No, I'm Italian, if anything. But no, I'm not. I only really know a couple of. Oh, you're talking about Stallbolzen.
Oh yes, I was.
Yes, Stallbolzen probably had that.
Yes.
Ooh, nice item 3 by Bob and Aurel. Playing it safe, got it done.
Aurel playing it.
You didn't even play it that safe.
Needs it. Let's see. I can't really.
Stall Precy is saying that you got a 28 in the tournament. Is that not true?
That is true. I don't remember what time I got, but I think it was 28:56.
Nice.
I don't remember. Oh no, the miss menu! Oh, he went to item 3. Oh no. So miss menus in this game always cost you at least half a second to a second. And as we know, both of these runners are insanely good and at the same level. So any second matters. Alright, Bob with the safety strat and Aurel with the double mash. Wow.
That is incredible.
Yeah,
Aurel's
really good.
mash is just amazing. Did he start on that bottom block or did he start on the middle block? I didn't see.
19. Okay, it's very close, guys. I need to switch to Bob, guys. Forgot about this. Why am I not switching? Guys, if the game audio is not good, please tell us. Alright, what were you asking? Sorry.
Oh, did Aurel start on that middle block or did he start on the bottom block?
No, bottom. He does start on the bottom block and it's super fast.
That's incredible.
Yes, it is. Little loud? Okay. Let me... What about now, guys?
That sounds about right to me.
Yeah? Okay, good. I'm happy. Anything for you guys. We do anything for you.
We do. We're here because of you.
Because of you. We're doing this tournament because of you. This is a very sick race again.
It's definitely
guys.
not for the fame or the fortune.
No.
It's for you, the viewer.
Yes. Yes. Alright, enough with that. So, let's see if anybody goes for it. Aurel could maybe go for it because he doesn't care. Okay, he cares.
Oh, you were wondering if they were going to do the S drop, I see.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's not hard, but too much on the line. It's not.
It's not hard.
No, it's a bonus. I can teach you. The cool kid way is very easy. It's really easy. It's definitely easier than this stupid DKO that Satoko is talking about. Saves more time as well. Saves half a second. The DKO saves.
I actually tried to do the DKO once in one of my tournament races against Bob. Actually, I failed, but I tried.
Hey, you tried, so I'm happy and proud of you. Alright, so I really didn't care about this, I didn't pay attention to this fight. It's really a frame roll fight. So in case you don't know, you don't have to kill these Pico Coons as soon as possible because you have to wait for the next one, the next set anyways. The only kill that matters, the only kill that matters, the last guy. Yeah.
And if you do get the DKO, Mega Man will actually be in the air, and really one of the only time saves you get from that is that he has less room to teleport up to the top of the room. Is that correct?
Yes, he reaches. Yes, he reaches the darkness sooner.
Reaches the darkness sooner. It sounds like you're advocating for a cult or something.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, feel free to join my cult of Mega Man. Yes. No. My cult is Warswoods.
Ooh, Aurel just kind of slipping a little bit there.
Oh, but he gets the strat. Saves half a second, guys.
So I think it's important to remember that while Aurel is a little bit behind here, they're both like within the amount of time that can be taken or added to their time from the refights. The refights can change everything.
Yeah. But Y4 also can change anything, right?
It absolutely can, especially if a death is involved.
About 2 seconds, right? A little bit more, actually.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit more.
Alright, guys. We want to see a third race.
Nate came back with popcorn, so you can't finish off on the second race here. Nate's got a big old bowl of popcorn he's got to get through.
Exactly. It's the bonus. I think we might have to extend this to a best of 5.
All right, hey, we got... Nate has popcorn, Budsy's got some sodas.
Didn't go for it! Aurel actually went for the inverse floor strat. Actually almost takes the lead, guys. This is
so close.
And he has a lot of item 3s as well. And Aurel has really good movement. He actually catches up, messes up the I3 at the end. But still went for this. Wow. I've never
He's
seen
only
that
got the
one.
one tick though. It's for Aurel, we know he can do it, but in my mind it's still a risky strat. Trying to do this item 3 jump with only one tick.
Okay. You gotta do it, man. Focus. Alright.
He made it through.
Bob is through as well. Switching to item 2. Gets it. A little bit better setup for Aurel. Okay. Bob hesitates. Aurel does not hesitate and catches up again. Both are opting to take the bullet hit here. Saving one item 1 just in case any accidents can happen and will happen if you're too cocky.
So Aurel's going to go through with a little bit more energy this time, which is nice because I'm old and probably more prone to heart attacks.
Exactly, that's why. You want to take it at the start, and that item is kind of like one pixel to the left.
Placement.
That's unfortunate.
So he can't shoot the crash bomb until after the item 1 despawns. So he had to sit there and wait for that item 1, which in speedrunning terms is.
Meanwhile, Bob actually
forever.
misses the 2-framer and misses the. I can't watch this, guys. Actually,
oh my goodness! It tied it back up.
Bob missed the 2-framer, missed the boo beam transfer, damage transfer.
Yeah, Aurel tried for the baby damage transfer and it didn't work out.
Didn't
that probably
work out.
would have put him ahead.
But he got the 2-framer, so he actually saved time. Still at the end, and we're looking at a Wily 5 decider right now again, guys.
You never want to have your race decided by Wily 5.
Unless you're a viewer, and I'm a viewer, so.
That's true. We're the
Double
ultimate viewers.
high! Are you kidding? The double high for
Aurel's
Aurel.
having a tough time.
And Bob with a very good fight. Good crash as well. That really sucks. That's a very tough fight for Aurel. The double high is just really tough. That's really unbelievable. Bob misses the quick kill of wood. Aurel gets it, so Aurel actually saves a little bit of time there. Let's see.
Ooh,
Bob with a very
that's a
bad
rough
pattern.
Oh, God pattern for Aurel! He did it!
Got back! He's in the lead!
Oh my goodness!
No, he's not! He is! He's already on bubble. I can't believe this.
This is crazy. It's back and forth and back and
But
forth.
he switches to Buster? What are you doing?
I don't think he meant to do that. Oh no.
No, the miss menu to Buster and back to bubble. Meanwhile, Bob gets the 2 bubble. Aurel gets the 2 bubble, gets hit there at the end. Just lose a little bit more time. Good metal by Bob.
So there should be no more RNG
That's a
left
high
in the
jump.
game. So Aurel's got to just pray Bob makes a
This
mistake
looks really
here.
good for Bob. Bob needs to get this, and then he's through 1v5. Let's see.
No mistakes in that machine fight from Bob.
Nope, looks good.
Oh my goodness, so close for both
so
of them.
close. Alright, looks very good for Bob, but we'll see. We gotta get that cycle.
Yep, showing's right. It's all going to come down to the half cycle
The half cycle.
or hugging the
Left cycle.
alien.
It's all you have to do right now when you're Bob.
Any huggers?
Damn. Yeah, I think so. I think so too, Sean. I think he thought he wasn't Buster. He wasn't.
Yeah, that was such an unfortunate miss menu.
Yep. All right, no 28. This is not 28, but a very good OX for both runners still. Let's see. See what
Bob
happens,
can
guys.
Finish it out.
Looks good. Oh,
Good
he
opening volley.
actually. Oh,
He got
okay,
the
good.
half cycle.
He got it.
Bob wins.
GG.
GG, Bob.
G.
And Aurel finishes up with a 29-14. Bob with a 29-08. GG's, guys.
GG.
All right, we're going to give Bob the win.
Congrats to Bob, and yeah, I mean, I'm sure Aurel is very disappointed still, because it was very close. He could have won both races without a couple mistakes. I think that item 3 in Wily 1 cost him the race, basically. And in this one, I mean, probably the miss menu,
I
right?
think it was the miss menu during Heatman, yeah.
Yeah. Did that cost him 6 seconds? No, he messed up metal as well.
Oh, a little bit, yeah. He had just gained the lead because he got the God pattern in Airman.
Yeah.
Oh, it's truly
you know
a crazy
what?
match.
You know what? If he didn't mess up the heat fight, he might have been like his mindset would have been better, you know?
Yeah.
He might have been a better mindset. Oh, head. Yeah. Thanks guys for joining up. We'll looking maybe forward to an interview here.
Yeah, we'll
Maybe?
see if they are around. Do we need to send them invites, or does SpeedGaming do that?
I've never done it before, so I don't know.
Oh.
But yeah, what do you think? Good race, huh?
These were both incredible. Both of them were within 10 seconds, within what, 6 seconds of each other, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's incredible. I don't know that we've had 2 races this close back to back in this whole tournament.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, and we've got Bob joining us.
Yeah, welcome in. GG, congrats on your victory.
Oh, thanks. I'm shaking.
I can imagine. Did you know how close those matches were while you were racing?
I didn't. I never watched. Like, that's kind of lesson I think a lesson I learned even last year. I mean, from way before, like, never look at your opponent or the restream or anything, because that will put you in a really bad situation. Just I never do that. Like,
I can
once
understand.
I saw the results, like I only kind of surprised and kind of, you know, shocked when I see the results. Like, first race and second race, man. I think this is the most intense, the most stressful, the most insane race for me in any game I've ran. I've actually competed. Actually, I only competed in McBobX and 4 in the race, like in the relay, in other like tournament like Castlevania. But this race will be memorized for me. Like, I have to rewatch it and I have to see how it went, because that's something I didn't expect.
You're
Like,
probably gonna hear a lot of screaming from me and Sabonis.
And Sabonis, yeah. So we knew going into this race that it was going to be a barn burner, and you guys did not disappoint. The lead was changing back and forth through both of these matches. It was incredible. I was screaming. I was soiling my chair.
Wow.
He was even eating salmon, maybe.
Oh my god. I mean, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say a fact, which is that I've never, ever before I was able to beat Aurel in a race. Never, ever before. Like, this is literally the first time ever I was able to beat Aurel by what? 1 second and then 6 seconds? I'm shaking. Like, legit, one time I had a chance was a tie between me and him. It was a 29-21 in a casual race, which Sabonis was in. Like,
Speaking of, Aurel has just joined us. Aurel, how are you feeling, buddy?
GG's.
GG Bob.
geez, Aurel.
Well, I don't know. Things happened.
It's
That's
true,
all I
but
can say.
Cringe.
you played 2 awesome races. You just had a bit of there were some slip ups here and there, but you guys were back and forth the whole race. These were the 2 closest races I've ever seen, I've ever commentated, or I've ever been a part of.
Yeah, if you switched around, like if this time that you got, Oral, the 29:14, that time would have won the first race. So, like, it's very unfortunate that one mistake can cost you so much time. Like, talk to us, walk us through these kind of mistakes. What were your thoughts, or what are your thoughts about the Wily One thing? It cost you like a lot, and the miss menu in Heatman. I think you just thought you were on Buster, I think, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just. I think the most frustrating mistake was after first race, and the first race, like in Wally 1. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? It's like, I was like, come on. It was such a good pace here. Well, if you remove that item 3 I messed up, I was actually, it was potentially PBable.
It
I got
was.
somewhat lucky in the first race. But yeah, I mean, I got this, then there's Wally 4 happened, and because I didn't had enough tick, I had to bail on some things, like, it was really painful. Second race, I just don't know what happened to, like, I played somewhat well in 8 robos, like, I think I got, what, like 1755 with a password. So...
That one had us sweating, that password percentage.
I was really hungry when I got that password. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, you got the password. I forgot about that. Oh my god, no.
Is it
How much
first
time
race?
do you lose? How much time do you lose? No, the second one. He got password.
I think it's like about 5 seconds.
5 seconds. Okay.
So yeah.
Damn.
It's insane.
So yeah, there's.
I mean, for me, okay.
There's that and what? What did that? Yeah, the refight thing. I don't know what was going on in my brain. It's just like I just
You
made
had the
back to
God pattern.
Yeah, I got God pattern, and then I was so excited that I got God pattern. I just menu back to Buster. I was like, wait, what the hell am I doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it can happen. I mean, for me, I don't understand for the life of me why I couldn't get the damage transfer in Blue Beam. Like, I didn't get it twice. It's like it's insane. I don't know. Like, I did the setup correctly, and that cost me. Like, I had the potential to save like 2 seconds in Blue Beam only, which didn't happen. I mean, first race, that also, like, I think the major mistakes that happened in my first race were I think Clashman. I tried to go for Magic Pixels and I got punished for going for it. But I've committed and I kept going for it, like in the next screens. Like, but that cost me like 3 seconds if I'm not mistaken. Just I somehow was able to recover. And then the refights, Woodman. I think I'm like, why? Like, I shot in the wrong direction, and the air shots kind of went away, and that cost me some time. Like, that could have been a nice refights if that didn't happen, and that was like, I think I lost 6 seconds over it. So all in all, like, my major mistakes were just something that I actually kind of improvised, like, just try to do them on the fly. Like, I've never practiced like Woodman with air, and I've never went for Magic Pixels in Clash. But then second race, kind of in Clashman, I tried to not go for them no matter what the results.
We did notice that you looked like you were playing it a little bit safer on the second run. So Bob, it sounds like you're going to go on to the finals. You're going to be
Second time in a row.
Second time in a row. We're going to have a rematch of last year's
Yeah.
finals.
We got Bob versus Sabonis in the finals, and we got Kira versus Bob.
No, Bob already took care of me, Precy. No, he's got to take care of you now.
What? Me?
Yeah, you.
I'm still playing this garbage game.
I know you had to wait quite a while for this match, but
oh, that's why. Amnesia, you know.
Yeah, we all
completely forgot about that. Oh, yeah, you're right. Let's schedule it for right now. All right, let's play.
Well, speaking of barn burners, that one's going to be awesome as well. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, All's gonna not be. It's not the end of the road for All as well. We still have the bronze match between Ara and Orwell. It's like similar names.
Yeah, that one's going to be hard to say.
I'm wondering why bronze match even exists.
Well, that's a very good question, and guys, there's actually a reason why.
Yeah, I know. It's just for third. Yeah, to decide who is third, I guess. Yeah.
To decide who actually gets the money, because there's some money involved as well.
Yeah, I guess true.
Wait, there's
So-
money involved? Oh, I should have tried.
You should have
Yeah.
played better. Yeah,
It's a bonus.
just do
It's
it.
okay.
Here's the
It's
cool
okay.
thing, though.
I'm gonna use my money to buy fika for Alice and buy some salmon for you, Sabonis. when
Oh,
we
that's
meet.
awesome. I like it.
Yes. Yes.
What are you gonna buy for me, Prissy? Then
I'm gonna buy for you. What's a good thing to buy in Morocco?
Falafel.
Falafel. Oh, I'm just gonna buy you falafel. I actually
Okay,
just
I'm-
ate
I'm down
falafel.
for it.
I actually just had a sandwich with a bagel
And-
sandwich with falafel in it.
And on that note, Aurel and Bob, do you guys have any last words so we can get
Wrap
these
it up.
viewers wrapping it up?
Wrapping it
Yeah,
up.
I'm just looking forward for the rematch against Prissy since last year. And I
think
hope
we're all
I
looking
either
forward to that.
take revenge or I just say Prissy's the best player ever. I can't believe I can beat Prissy. That's it.
We'll see. We'll see.
I'm
We'll
looking-
see.
Yeah,
See
I'm
what
looking
happens.
forward for our match. It's gonna be awesome. I'm happy that first off, like I'm happy going to the finals. It's really it's awesome. And yeah, hard luck for all, and good luck on your bronze match. I mean, bronze match. Like the good thing about it is that you get to play all the match. Like a good number of matches equal to like everyone getting to the semis. So you get to play all matches basically. So yeah, good luck, and good luck to you, Prissy. Good luck to good luck to Chad. Good luck to everyone. I mean, thank you for watching. Thanks for organizing the tournament, Alice. Thanks for SpeedGaming for the host and all that. And yeah, that's it for me. See you in the next match.
Damn, this sounded like a testament. All right. Well, Aurel, what you got? You got the final words.
Well,
I mean, you get the chance to get a 28 still. Come on, man.
I mean, yeah, sure.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I mean, I had both runs could have actually.
Yes. Yes.
I think
I
this is-
said it as well.
I think this is what I'm probably regretting about this match is that I think it's not like last year, because last year I just played bad like all along, but I mean in semifinals. But I think this time it was just like one or two big mistakes that just like ruins the entire thing, which really
Yeah.
makes me sad about it. Because
Yeah,
like,
I
both-
think you can be really proud of yourself. Like, I think your races today
mean,
were really solid.
I did
Aside
what
from
I
like
could.
these,
It's
aside from
just-
these couple mistakes, you know.
I'm just sad that those things usually literally never happen. Even I've done like I don't know how many races of Zipless I've done. Like missing Boo Beam that bad twice. I think it really happened like maybe I don't know 1% of all my races probably. Like I really rarely messed this up that bad. Like both times, like first time I messed up. I think I messed up double wall the first time, and second one I just like you've messed up the item one, which is even worse. So
Yeah, you have to wait and yeah.
it's like just like
Well, we'll-
nightmare scenarios where
We'll be
like,
looking forward to your bronze match. You can get some revenge on those boo beams.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
have a
mean-
short last
Yeah.
question for you, Aurel. Did you rewatch? Sorry, did you watch the stream? Because I know Bob didn't. I just want to know.
no, I don't.
Okay, you just didn't know at all how far or ahead or
Nah.
behind you. Okay.
I never do this because all it does is just like let's say I'm behind. I might
Yeah.
be in a defense set and I might do things that I'm bad about it. And
Yeah. You get in your head, you know.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Sabonis, it was a pleasure.
It was a pleasure. It's always nice.
No.
to chat with you,
It was
Prissy.
my pleasure. No.
Oh.
It was my pleasure.
Well, in that case, I will gladly give you that honor. But on behalf of Prissy and I, we want to thank Alice for putting on this tournament. We want to thank Tompa for helping behind the scenes. We want to thank all of the racers
yeah.
and all of you viewers and chat. And
Shout out to Tampa. I forgot.
Yeah, shout out to Tompa. Don't forget Tompa. Those spreadsheets are my lifeblood.
What? Don't forget tuna.
Really?
No, I don't like tuna as well. What are you guys talking about?
Something about you and fish, Prissy. Anyway,
No,
you
stop.
guys all have a great day. From Prissy and I, enjoy the rest of your afternoon, and we'll see you soon.
Did you just call me Fish C?
Yes.
I'm just kidding. Oh no! All right, thanks for watching, guys.
All right. Goodbye forever.
Goodbye forever. Bye.
Bye.
Forever.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.